Welcome you, our team directory app, an application designed to find coaches, officials, teachers, tutors in your area, and to make an informed decision on their availability, knowledge and culture. It works by putting in a postcode and finding the available tutors, and then completing a profession to find the tutor that you're after. It will include references, documents, degrees, diplomas, certificates alike. You can go to this app and register as a contractor, and the app will sort through and search for public interest. Includes timetable, and you can also rate your selected coach. It offers coaches' preferences, and it also will give a tick for validation. This app is covered in most countries. It offers you to make questions, understand the app, and it includes a short video on how to operate the app. A contractor can subscribe to a free subscription. Once they get to a very detailed identity, then a small subscription fee is introduced. Organisations, for example, businesses, gyms, unis, colleges, schools, may be applied through a contractor, and they may accumulate many members, many skill sets, and different availability times. They have a small subscription fee. There is a weekly availability. The officiating asks for a ethical phrase. The organisation asks for a vision. Here you can see the many different types of enterprises that it includes. and I'm sure they're all different. Timetables can be made for each profession on a weekly basis. You can also include many different outlets for your enterprise. You may have half a dozen outlets, franchises. As you can see, the needs of a gymnasium is very different to the needs of a university or school or TAFE. Or even a sporting association. Postcode will find all the members in the area, and the profession will identify their skill sets. There is a validation area where once you claim a profession, an email can go to your chosen university, TAFE, school, where it may be answered and returned and validated. Here we have the Japanese app, and we were able to include the city and region in Japanese. The back end includes a lot of data. Members, they give a hard time, maybe locked down, or they may be included into different sections of the website. A validator fills in a form from email chosen by the contractor. It must be a validated email address. working with children is different for each country, and that will take a little while to slog through. Here we can show a new member and how to use the website. Simply register. It only asks 2 questions. You get a dashboard. If you decide to become a contractor, you fill in the form more progressively, and identify more details. You can choose not to be public until you're ready, and you can choose whether you're a coach or an official. It asks for a profession immediately, whether it be academic, creative or sport. You must log back in to receive your credentials and entitlements to that section of the website. Then you'll find a new tab has been created and you can add more detail. The coaching tab will ask for your philosophy and your experience, and then it concludes with half a dozen contacts. Availability lets the public know your operating hours, Here you can define the areas that you think you're progressive and the age group that you prefer to work with. The profile tab shows your experience and the levels that you've achieved. Officiating has a ethical statement. And that's basically the website for the average contractor. Subscription, if you need to make further details, but what we've seen so far is free. If we advance to creating an enterprise, business name, college, university, the choices are vast for the different type of organisation. Contact details. You don't need to put a mobile number if you so desire. Made public, and then you can go back in and fill in more details. You get a second tab with your enterprise on it and the details you've completed so far. This allows you many more timetables and many more skill sets.